Traveler, are you here to reach the path of perpetual return? No, well, yes.
What I mean is, yes, the path of perpetual return is dangerous. Who would have thought? This was once hallowed ground for wood elves preparing for marriage.
I'm sorry, the fog is clouding my mind a tad. At any rate, I've no intention of stopping you.
If you want to enter the path of perpetual return, I think we should pair up.
That's right, pair up. No, it's nothing to be alarmed about. It's not a marriage proposal or the like. Eowyn, my beautiful beloved, she vanished into the path of perpetual return. It's terribly dangerous. I think it'll be safer if there are two of us. It truly is appreciated. There's no need to fret. I'll give you no trouble. You lead the way and I'll just tag along behind.
The flower of law.
Whose corpse will I see?
Worry not. I am here.
Try to hurt me!
Don't bother trying to hide.
End is now.
Great.
Yes. A gem-like flower seed drops softly into your palm, delicately as a sweetheart's kiss.
Oh!
A wood elf girl's cries can be heard nearby.
Someone needs help!
Oh, not a Sylvan Fury. Wonderful. I heard footsteps just now. I thought it was a Sylvan Fury coming after me. Odd. Why would there be so many Sylvan Furies in this place? What? This is the path of perpetual return? I can't believe it! I've ended up at the path of perpetual return! Oh dear. I didn't even realize. Well, I heard that centuries ago, at a time before my birth, there was a grand wedding at the altar of the flowering. On the eve of the wedding, the groom fled and left behind his bride, who died of a broken heart. She turned into a Sylvan Fury. On the eve of the wedding, the groom fled and left behind his bride, who from then on, the path of perpetual return became a forbidden zone.
As the young female wood elf narrates this strange tale, you feel a sense of familiarity.
That's not weird at all. Every wood elf who's grown up in Sith Ireland has heard the story. So someone's probably told it to you before. For far too long, wood elf couples who expect to pick flowers on the path of perpetual return have been as time passed by, it has become off limits. A place none can set foot in. Of all the bad luck. However will I get out?
Don't be afraid. I'm carrying an amulet that repels sylvan furies. You can take it. It'll help you make it out of the woods.
Shievan shows you an amulet. Although weathered by age, its exquisite markings are still visible.
I once heard of an amulet blessed by the blue oak, able to keep sylvan furies at bay. It must be incredibly valuable. How can I return it to you?
Don't worry. I'll come to you later.
Please do remember to come. Goodbye.
No. The green dragon robbed the blue orc core of its power. The amulet's power comes from a seed of the olden times. A treasure my beloved gave to me. Because there is no need anymore. Yes, I can sense it. My lover is calling to me. I couldn't be wrong. Her voice is just ahead.
Worry not. I am here.
Try to hurt me!
Don't bother trying to hide.
End is now. Oh.
Awen! My Awen. My flower. My love.
The sylvan fury guarding the flower seed casts a spell. An unknown force coils around Shievan's limbs, as if to tear him apart.
No. No. Leave me be.
Black mists steadily swallow Shievan. His life hanging by a thread, he pleads with you not to save him.
Protect the flower of love. Worry not. I am here.
Try to hurt me!
Don't bother trying to hide.
The end is now.
Eowyn, my flower, my...
Sheevan stumbles over and reaches forward as if to ask for a hug. But nothing is there.
I should have died in her hands. You really shouldn't. I should thank you, Traveler, but you really shouldn't. I really shouldn't have abandoned her. It is my punishment, not being able to die the way I wanted. Thank you. Goodbye then, Traveler.
Sheevan's silhouette gradually vanishes into the path of perpetual return. The gem-like flower seed tumbles into your palm, like a sweetheart's tears.
Her weeping vanished. A weeping wood elf. She's grieving for the bridegroom failed her expectations. She is weeping for the fading love. Thank you for bringing her peace. Sylvan Fury. They do call us by that name. I heard many voices in the endless darkness. Sadness, enrage, hatred, the anguish, branded deep in the wood elf's soul, has never dissipated. Traveler, did you already find the flower seeds? Kindly place the flower seeds here. The buds shall bloom afresh. I remember. This shouldn't be a place for wedding ceremonies. Any blessing here is fated to be stained with blood. Blood's curse pouring over darkened soul. We amidst the darkness linger until light do we witness. Traveler, thank you for everything. Helpless soul has yet freedom found. Alas, the tempest remains unquelled. Fear not. This time, you've already possessed enough power to protect. The spring has begun to flow. Go, Traveler. The spring will guide you in the right direction. I shall go find my purpose too. We will meet again in the future.
The scorching pain has dissipated. Thank you, Traveler. My gratitude is beyond words.
I know you must be confused about a lot of things. Feel free to ask me anything. I will tell you everything I know. A sudden disaster hit us not long after you left.
A sudden change occurred in the forest. The poisonous mist dispersed somewhat, and at first, everyone felt encouraged by this development.
However, I felt very uneasy, as there was something strange about the forest.
Just in a moment, a large pack of Sylvan Furies emerged from the forest depths. They looked disgruntled, their goal all too clear: attack Athalion.
I tried to call out to everyone to escape, but... Indeed. Traveler, after you left Athalion, did you notice any changes elsewhere?
Euthalia won't forgive Athalion's Wood Elves so easily. However, as long as they're in Sith Ireland, they'll at least be safe. Perhaps the Euthalia in my memory has never been a truly ruthless one. You tell Emerald about your search for Andel. Andel. Thank you for finding out Andel's end on our behalf.
You did purify the altar? Wondrous! This is just unimaginable. Could the purified altars be the reason why the Wood Elves are restless? But the altars were originally sites for blessings and cycles. How is it related to the Sylvan Furies? Did that ritual...
What's going on? Is that an earthquake?
A loud rumbling sound can be heard in the cabin, as if a giant is stomping across the land. Exactly the same as the attack on Athalion.
After the altar germination, comes the altar of the flowering. Oh no. Sith Ireland is in danger.
There are too many of them! Stay calm. They cannot be allowed to set foot in Sithairlin. Sylvan Furies go deranged. They attacked the village suddenly without any signs.
Traveler, show me your power. Ludicrous! Sithairlin shall never be destroyed!
Come on, let's get some drinks.
I saw everyone meet their end. Even myself.
Is all that you believe truly right?
I am here.
Try to hurt me!
Don't bother trying to hide.
End is now.
Surge, forest creatures!
Worry not. I am here.
Try to hurt me!
The end is now.
Surge on. The forest!
Be on the alert.
Worry not. I am here.
Try to hurt me!
End is now.
Surge, forest creatures!
Worry not. I am here.
The end is now.
Surge on. The forest! Lady Athalia, the Sylvan Furies have been driven back. I will return to Sithairland to check the situation.
Good. All of you, go.
Yes, Lady Athalia.
May the blue oak be evergreen and bless our souls. Please don't regard us Wood Elves as a frail race. But I thank you for your help, Traveler. Yulor has reported your deeds to me. I have to admit, that's something we've tried and failed to do. 3 altars stand in Nytheria, and now only the final one remains. Wood Elves emerge from nature, unite with their lovers, and then ultimately return to nature. We built these altars to pay tribute to the god who has blessed us. Only by activating every altar and resuming the rite of return will Nytheria ever have a chance to regenerate. Traveler, please promise me that...
Athalia.
Oh, you're here, son of Abelios. I thought you were dead.
Don't you bring up my father's name, Jathalia! You may have saved me, but I won't thank you. Neither will I forget about all the things you did to my father.
Your gratitude is not even worthy of mentioning. Traveler. Purify the altar of the Withering. This is my last request. Then the Wood Elves shall return to the Grand Cycle, and Nytheria shall rise again. Once you have purified that altar, all will be made known. I have important matters to attend to. Farewell, Traveler.
Traveler, thank you for everything that you've done for the Wood Elves. I don't trust Athalia, but the altars are indeed important to the Wood Elves. And only by purifying all the altars can Wood Elves return to the Grand Cycle. You're the only one capable of purifying the altars over the past 3 centuries. I ought to accompany you in the purification of the Altar of the Withering. But there are still so many of my kinsfolk unaccounted for. Their lives are more precious to me than the so-called grand cycle. I ought to accompany you, so I'll have to bid you farewell here. Euthalia declared that it was the Green Dragon's use of the Blue Oak core that created Sylvan Furies. The Green Dragon prompted the Sylvan Furies to take revenge on Wood Elves. Euthalia declared, is that really the truth? If the Green Dragon isn't controlling the Sylvan Furies, could it be that the awakened Sylvan Furies are trying to return home? Traveler, you surely have... Well, these are merely my own speculations. No, it's not like that, Traveler. These 3 altars are the resting places of Wood Elf souls. If it wasn't for you, those Wood Elf souls will never enjoy peace, but wander endlessly in darkness and reduce to monsters in the forest. These 3... Your doings are righteous regardless. Set your confusion aside and proceed. I should be the one to be grateful. By the way, Traveler, I have something for you. That's right. 300 years ago, on the night before the Rite of Return, my father gave me this key. A crack in our relationship could already be seen back then, yet I could have never imagined. It was the last time I saw him. I kept this key all this time, but I didn't know what it was for, until you came. I feel the time to unravel the mystery has come. 300 years ago, I refused to recognize the price of the Rite of Return, and thus abandoned my people who sacrificed themselves. 300 years ago. At that time, I couldn't find hope, but now I have found it from you. 300 years back, the Rite of Return fell into failure. My father, Evelius, was regarded as the culprit who sabotaged the ritual, and went missing thereafter. Although Euthalia proclaimed my father was deluded by the Green Dragon, I refuse to believe it. One day, I will no doubt uncover the truth behind all this. Farewell, Traveler, and best of luck to your journey.
Wooden sign. Field of burrows ahead. Beware of wild animals.
Worry not. I am here.
Tried!
Don't bother trying to hide.
The end is now.
Worry not. I am here.
Yes.
Worry not. I am here.
Tried!
Don't bother trying to hide.
The end is now.
Worry not. I am here.
Try to hurt me!
Don't bother trying to hide.
The end is now.
hot.
The end is now.
Great. Worry not. I am here.
Try to hurt me!
Don't bother trying to hide.
The end is now.
Worry not. I am here.
Try to hurt me!
Don't bother trying to hide.
The end is now.
Great.
Yes.
Hey, buddy. You coming to Sunrise Camp? Huh? Don't you know Sunrise Camp? A band of adventurers all dressed like you are in there. Dragonbone in the Snow Mountain. Treasure in Lake Chastity. Come on now, you've never heard of any of these before? Then what are you doing here? Don't tell me you're gonna spit on the Wood Elf's graveyard. Altar of the Withering? You mean the altar abandoned by the Wood Elves? How strange. I've never seen anyone heading there except the Wood Elves themselves. You're really going to the altar of the Withering? Just keep heading east, past the graveyard, and you'll arrive. Don't blame me for not reminding you. Too many Wood Elf bodies are buried there. What a jinx. Fella took the wrong way some days ago and finally ended up with only one arm. Don't blame me for not reminding you. Too... Very well. Then best of luck to you, champion.
Traveler, here you are. This is the Cemetery of No Return. Through here is where the children of the forest reside. Looks like you already know a lot. Yes, our kinsfolk, including myself, are all here gazing across the river. It is where the resting place is, the end of the cycle, and the beginning of everything. But now, they can only gaze from here, wandering in endless pain. I must lead them back, but I feel it. There is still another soul struggling in torment at the edge of death, drowning in sorrow and relentlessness, with his name forgotten and unable to break free. But I find that soul for me, traveler. Find his name, for him, free him from his obsession, and call him back to us. Oira de Tavaril. Remember, it will bring peace to the suffering soul.
You fail to understand that, but it has been imprinted on your mind. Oira de Tabaril. It constantly echoes in your head, in Lauren Thiel's voice.